हेलो साथीहरु, वेलकम टु लोकसेवा। आज फेरि पनि हामीहरु हजुरहरुको माझमा आइसकेको छौं अर्को भिडियो लिएर। र आजको भिडियो भनेको कम्पेक्स मोडल सेट 4 मा रहेको छ। यस भिडियोमा हामीले फर्स्ट डेमा कुनै एक्जामहरुको बारेमा कुरा गर्नेछौं र त्यसको केही क्वेशनहरु डिस्कस गर्नेछौं। यी क्वेशनहरुको प्याटर्न र एक्जाममा आउने प्याटर्न चाहिँ सेम रहेको छ। सो यस भिडियोमा हामीले तीनवटा सब्जेक्टलाई कभर गर्नेछौं, इंग्लिश, फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री। र यो हाम्रो चौथो सेट रहेकोले यदि तपाईहरुलाई पहिलो, दोस्रो र तेस्रो हेर्नु भएको छैन भने हामीले त्यसको लिंकहरु डिस्क्रिप्सन बक्समा राखिदिएको छौं। त्यहाँबाट पनि तपाईहरुले रेफर गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। र यदि तपाईहरुलाई केही डाउट छ एमबीएससी रिलेटेड हैन, एक्जाम रिलेटेडहरु भने हामीहरुले आफ्नो WhatsApp र टेलिग्राम लिंक राख्दैछौं। त्यसमा जोइन भएर तपाईहरुले आफ्नो क्वेरी पनि पोस्ट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ र हामीहरुले सक्दो चाँडो भन्दा चाँडो एन्सर दिन प्रयास गर्छौं, अथवा कमेन्ट मार्फत पनि तपाईहरुले क्वेशन रेज गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। हस्त भिडियो सुरु गरौँ। र भिडियो सुरु गर्नुभन्दा अगाडि यदि तपाईहरुले च्यानललाई सब्स्क्राइब गर्नु भएको छैन भने सब्स्क्राइब गर्न नबिर्सनु होला। साथसाथै यो भिडियोलाई लाइक गर्नुस् र शेयर गर्न नबिर्सनु होला। Physics. Question number first. If V stands for velocity, L for length, T for time and M for mass, what is the value of X in the equation L equal to VT upon M to the power X? यसको आन्सर रहेको छ 0. कसरी आयो भन्दाखेरि the dimension of velocity are L T minus 1, the dimension of the RHS are L M minus X and the LHS is L. Hence on equating we get equation X equal to 0. Question number 2. The relative velocity of a body A with respect to the body B is 5 meter per second. The absolute velocity of the body B is 10 meter per second. Both the bodies are moving in the same direction. What is the absolute velocity of body A? इसको आन्सर रहेको छ 15 meter per second. हामी तल हेर्न सक्छौं। तपाईले आन्सर तपाईलाई 15 meter per second आन्सर रहेको छ। कसरी आयो तपाईले एक्सप्लेनेसन चाहियो भने भिडियो पौज गरेर हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। Question number 3. A ball is thrown up with the initial velocity of 20 meter per second and after some time it returns. What is the maximum height reached? Take G equal to 10 meter per second. यसको आन्सर रहेको छ 20 meter. अब कसरी आयो भन्दाखेरि we use formula v square equal to u square plus 2 square. तपाईले फाइनल भेलोसिटी 0 दिएको छ, इनिशियल भेलोसिटी 20 meter per second, g को भ्यालु -10 रहेको छ, रिटार्डेसन को केस रहेको छ, and we guess by substituting we get s equal to 20 meter. Question number 4. A ball is being rotated in a circle of radius 5 meter with a constant tangential velocity of 20 meter per second. A stone is also being rotated in a circle of radius 4 meter with a constant tangential velocity of 16 meter per second. Which one of the following choices is true about both the circular motion? यसको आन्सर रहेको छ both have same angular velocity. अब कसरी भयो भन्दाखेरि angular velocity लाई हेर्ने हो भने tangential velocity upon radius. So when we put in the values and calculate the angular velocity for each of the circular motion, we see that the both angular velocity are equal to each other and the value is 4. Question number 5. A variable mass body with an initial mass of 5 kg is moving with a velocity of 5 meter per second initially. After some time the velocity increases to 10 meter per second. What is the new mass if the body is moving in the absence of an external force? यसको आन्सर रहेको छ 2.5 kg. अब कसरी आयो भन्दाखेरि हामी फर्मुला युज गर्छौं m1 v1 m2 v2 मोमेन्टम को फर्मुला हो यो। सो सब्स्टिट्युट गर्दाखेरि तपाईले आन्सर आउँछ 2.5 kg. Question number 6. The total energy change of a body which covers a vertical height is constituted completely by the potential energy change only when. यसको आन्सर रहेको छ it moves slowly. When it moves slowly. एक्सप्लेनेसन चाहियो भने तपाईले स्क्रिन पौज गरेर हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। Question number 7. Which of the following quantities is 0 if torque on a particle is 0? यसको आन्सर रहेको छ rate of change of angular momentum. Torque is defined as the rate of change of angular momentum. So if the torque is 0, the rate of change of angular momentum will be 0. An important thing to note is that one may think how kinetic energy can change if torque is 0. For this we consider example of a ballet dancer. When she pulls in her hand with rotating, she or he becomes faster, but angular momentum remains constant since net torque is 0. But here the kinetic energy is half of I, which will increase as it has increased. Question number 8. Assume that the earth is a perfect sphere but of non-uniform interior density. Then acceleration due to gravity on the surface of earth is, its answer रहेको छ cannot be 0 at any point. अदर एक्सप्लेनेसन चाहियो भने स्क्रिन पौज गरेर तपाईले हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। Question number 9. A wire has a Young's modulus of 10 to the power 5 Newton per meter square. length as 1 meter and radius as 3 mm. Assuming a uniform cross-sectional area, find the radius of wire after it is under a force of 1 Newton from both ends. इसको आंसर आएको छ 2.58. अब हामीले यसको फर्मुला हुन्छ स्ट्रेस इक्वल टु y इन्टु यंग्स मोडुलस इक्वल टु स्ट्रेस अपन स्ट्रेन हुन्छ. अब म्याथमेटिकली हामीले सल्भ गर्दाखेरि तपाईको आन्सर आउँछ 2.58 मिटर. Question number 10. A car containing a beaker of water is moving horizontally on a level road. Consider 2 points A and B inside the water such that they are on the same horizontal level and are separated by a distance L. Which of the following option is correct regarding the pressure differences between those 2 points? इसको आंसर आएको छ C. That is, if car is moving with a constant velocity PA minus PB is equal to 0. अब कसरी आयो भन्दाखेरि तपाईले यहाँ एक्सप्लेनेसन हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. Question number 11. In a constant volume gas thermometer, the pressure of liquid at a temperature of 27 degrees Celsius being measured corresponds to 50 centimeter of mercury. If the temperature increases by 20 K, find the pressure. इसको आंसर आएको छ 53.33 centimeter. अब हामी फर्मुला युज गर्छौं यसको. At constant volume, PT equal to constant, so P1 T1 equal to P2 T2. अब सब्स्टिट्युट गर्दाखेरि तपाईको आन्सर आउँछ 53.33 centimeter. Question number 12. When the state changes from A to B, what will happen to internal energy? इसको आन्सर हुन्छ increases. Question number 13. A particle in uniform circular motion is projected on its diameter. The motion of projection will be simple harmonic. Select the correct option regarding speed and acceleration of the particle in circular motion. यसको आन्सर आएको छ speed is constant and the acceleration is 0. अब कसरी भयो भन्दाखेरि for the particle in uniform circular motion, magnitude of velocity is constant but the direction is continuously changing. Thus, speed is constant but acceleration is non-zero. Question number 14. If an electric dipole is placed in a non-uniform electric field, will act on the dipole. यसको आन्सर हुन्छ both force and torque will act on the dipole. अब कसरी भन्दाखेरि तपाईले एक्सप्लेनेसन पौज गरेर हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. Question number 15. How is the electric field between the two plates of a parallel plate capacitor? यसको आन्सर आएको छ uniform. अब कसरी भन्दाखेरि the direction of electric field is from the positive to negative plate. In the inner region between the two capacitor plates, the electric field due to the two charged particles adds up. Hence, the field is uniform throughout the capacitor. Question number 16. Current of 3 ampere passes through an electric circuit for 5 minutes and does a work of 900 joule. What is the EMF of the source? यसको आन्सर आएको छ volt. अब हामीले कुन फर्मुला युज गर्दै भन्दाखेरि power equal to voltage into current. अब म्याथमेटिकली सल्भ गर्दाखेरि तपाईको आन्सर आउँछ 1 volt. Question number 17. Which of the following is not a point of similarity between Byte law and Coulomb's law? यसको आन्सर आएको छ the principle of superposition does not apply to both. अब कसरी भन्दाखेरि this is because the magnetic field is linearly related to its source, namely the current element, and the electrostatic field is related linearly to its source, the electric charge. Question number 18. Arrange the following in increasing order of magnetic susceptibility. अब यसको आन्सर हेर्दाखेरि D हुन्छ diamagnetic less than paramagnetic less than ferromagnetic. So the maximum magnetic susceptibility हेर्दाखेरि ferromagnetic त्यसपछि paramagnetic त्यसपछि diamagnetic. Explanation तपाईले स्क्रिन पौज गरेर हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. Question number 19. A circular coil having an area of 3.14 into 10 raised minus 2 meter square and 30 tons is rotated about its vertical diameter with an angular speed of 70 in a uniform horizontal magnetic field of magnitude 5 into 10 raised minus 2 torque. If the coil forms a closed loop of in resistance 15 ohm, what is the average power loss due to joule heating? यसको आन्सर आएको छ 0.362. अब कसरी आयो भन्दाखेरि एंगुलर भेलोसिटी तपाईले निकाल्नु हैन, त्यसपछि EMF इक्वल टु NAB ओमेगा. अब म्याथमेटिकली र करेन्ट इक्वल टु E/R तपाईले सल्भ गर्दाखेरि तपाईको आन्सर आउँछ 0.362. Question number 20. Find the true statement. यसको आन्सर आएको छ phasors for voltage and current are in the same direction when the phase angle between voltage and current is 0. Explanation तपाईहरुले पौज गरेर हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. Question number 21. Which basic oscillatory circuit is used these days to produce electromagnetic wave? यसको आन्सर आएको छ LC oscillatory circuit. This is used these days to produce electromagnetic wave. It generates electromagnetic wave of frequency B equal to half 1 upon 2 pi root LC. Therefore, the basic oscillatory circuit is used these days to produce electromagnetic wave is LC oscillatory circuit. Question number 22. Which among the following is a portion of the transparent refracting medium bound by one spherical surface and the other plane surface? इसका आंसर आएगा lens. Question number 23. Which of the following is used to increase the range of telescope? इसका आंसर आएगा increasing the diameter of the objective. अब इसको explanation हेर्दाखेरि the light gathering power of the objective will increase and even faint objects will become visible. This is done by increasing the diameter of the object. So by increasing the diameter of the object, the range of the telescope can be increased. Question number 24. When a wave undergoes reflection at a denser medium, what will be the phase change? इसको आंसर आउँछ pi radian. Question number 25. What will be the angle of refraction in the glass if the polarization angle for the air glass interface is 63.8 degree? यसको आन्सर आएको छ 26.2 degree. कसरी आयो भन्दाखेरि IP plus RP equal to 90 degree अब म्याथमेटिकली सल्भ गर्नु सबैको आन्सर आउँछ 26.2 degree. Question number 26. Which radiation will be the most effective for the emission of electron from a metallic surface? यसको आन्सर आएको छ UV radiation. UV rays are the most effective for photoelectric emission because they have the highest frequency when compared to the other electromagnetic waves and hence the most energetic among all of them. Question number 27. Which of the following can be chosen to angulously represent the behavior of particle? यसको आन्सर आएको छ स्ट्रिङ एक्सप्लेनेसन तपाईहरुले स्क्रिन पज गरेर हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. Question number 28. Uranium 235 mass should be greater than X. Then it's capable of continuous fission by itself. Identify X. इसको आन्सर आएको छ critical size. Question number 29. When a junction diode is reversed biased, what causes current across the junction? इसको आन्सर आएको छ drift of. Question number 30. What is defined as the largest distance between source and destination up to which a signal can be received with sufficient strength? इसको आन्सर आएको छ range. Range is defined as the largest distance between the source and the destination up to which a signal can be received with a significant strength. Generally, it is the difference between highest and the lowest values. यो रह्यो हाम्रो फिजिक्सको मोडल. अब हामी केमिस्ट्री तिर जान्छौं र यदि तपाईहरुले केही पनि डाउट छ भने हाम्रो टेलिग्राम र व्हाट्सएप लिंक जो राखिदिएको छु त्यसमा जोइन गरेर तपाईहरुले क्वेरी पोस्ट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ अथवा कमेन्ट मार्फत पनि तपाईहरुले क्वेरी पोस्ट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. र यदि तपाईहरुले च्यानललाई सब्स्क्राइब गर्नु भएको छैन भने सब्स्क्राइब गर्न चाहिँ नबिर्सनु होला. साथसाथै हामीले 3 वटा सेट अलरेडी कम्प्लिट राखिसकेको छौं. त्यो हेर्न नबिर्सनु होला. त्यसको पनि लिंक हामीले डिस्क्रिप्सन बक्समा राखिदिएको छौं. केमिस्ट्री क्वेशन नम्बर 1. केमिस्ट्री तर्फ हामी क्वेशन नम्बर 1 तर्फ जान्छौं. The molecular formula of compound C6H12O6. What is the empirical formula for this compound? यसको आन्सर आएको छ CH2O. In the molecular formula of glucose, that is C6H12O6, the carbon, hydrogen and oxygen are in the ratio of 6:12:6 respectively. So by simplifying them into the simpler whole number, we obtain 1:2:1. Therefore, the empirical formula is CH2O. Question number 2. Elements do emit radiation on their own and this property is known as. यसको आन्सर आएको छ radioactivity. अब यसको हेर्दाखेरि तपाईलाई एक्सप्लेनेसन हेर्दाखेरि Henry discovered that elements emit radiation and termed this phenomena as radioactivity. Later, Curie on research found out about alpha rays, gamma rays, beta rays. Later, Rutherford concluded that alpha particles are helium nuclei. Question number 3. What is the correct order of electronegativity among the following options? इसको आन्सर आएको छ lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. Question number 4. A molecule named O-nitrophenol consists of hydrogen bonds. इसको आन्सर आएको छ intramolecular hydrogen bonds. The presence of hydrogen between molecules is intramolecular hydrogen bond and the presence of hydrogen bond in the molecule itself is intramolecular hydrogen bond. In O-nitrophenol, there is hydrogen bond between of the hydroxide group and oxygen. Question number 5. There is an absence in temperature of an object, then the kinetic energy of the object increases. From the kinetic molecular theory of gas, we know that the kinetic energy of an object is proportional to the absolute temperature of that object. So when the temperature of the object increases, the kinetic energy also increases. Question number 6. Calculate the internal energy change when 2 moles of water at 0 degree converts into ice at 0 degree centigrade. इसका आंसर आएगा 12 kilojoule per mole. Question number 7. What does it indicate having a higher equilibrium constant? इसका आंसर आएगा reaction occurs faster. As we know that equilibrium constant is the ratio of forward reaction rate to the backward reaction rate. Having higher equilibrium constant depicts that the reaction that is forward occurring faster than the backward one, and extension of the completion of the reaction is more. Question number 8. What is the reducing agent of the reaction Cu2 positive copper 2 positive plus zinc gives copper plus zinc 2 positive? इसका आंसर आएगा zinc. Question number 9. What is used for removing the last traces of water from organic compound? इसको आंसर आएगा ionic hydrides. Ionic hydrides are very strong reducing agents. Alkali metal hydrides are used for making lithium, aluminum hydrides, sodium boron hydrides, etc. And they are also used for removing last traces of water from the organic compounds. So the answer is ionic hydrides. Question number 10. Which of the following order is correct about with respect to the hydration enthalpy? इसका आंसर आएगा बेरिलियम, मैग्नीशियम, सोडियम, स्ट्रोंटियम, बेरियम. Question number 11. Which of the following is used as a catalyst in Friedel-Crafts reaction? इसका आंसर आएगा anhydrous aluminum chloride. Question number 12. A compound with the same molecular formula exists in two forms. One is alcohol and another is ether. What type of isomerism does it shows? इसका आंसर आएगा functional isomerism. Functional isomerism arises when two or more compounds having the same molecular formula but different functional group. An example is that C3H6O represent an aldehyde as well as a ketone. Therefore, we can say that the above compound, which is alcohol, acts as ether and shows a functional isomerism. Question number 13. Alkynes are dash in water and melting point dash with increase in molecular mass. इसका आंसर आएगा insoluble increase. अब इसको explanation here देखिए. Alkynes are insoluble in water but soluble in organic solvents like ether, carbon tetrachloride and benzene. The melting point, boiling point and density of alkynes increases with the increase in molecular mass. Question number 14. Which of the following is not considered as DDT? इसका आंसर आएगा fluorine. Question number 15. In which of the following magnetic properties of element does the magnetic susceptibility increases on increasing the temperature? इसका आंसर आएगा antiferromagnetism. On increasing the temperature, the magnetic susceptibility of dimagnetic substance do not change. That of paramagnetic and ferromagnetic substance decreases and that of antiferromagnetic substance increases. Question number 16. If 1.5 gram of non-volatile solute is added to 200 ml POCS2 whose vapor pressure is 400 mm of Hg at 28 degrees Celsius, what is the resulting vapor pressure of the dilute solution? इसको आंसर आएगा 398.246 mm of Hg. कसरी आयो भन्दाखेरि मास दिएको छ, मोलर मास दिएको छ, भेपर प्रेसर दिएको छ. तपाईको आन्सर म्याथमेटिकल सल्भ गर्नु तपाईको आन्सर आइदिन्छ. Question number 17. What is the product formed at the cathode in the electrolysis of molten NaCl? इसको आंसर आएगा sodium metal. In the electrolysis of NaCl, if the electrolyte is molten NaCl, then the only ion forms after dissociation are Na plus and Cl negative ions. The cathode being a negatively charged electrode attacks the positive sodium ion. It neutralizes it to form the sodium metal. Question number 18. What happens to the peak of the curve in the Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution graph if temperature increases? इसको आंसर आएगा shift forward and down. Explanation is with the increase of temperature, the peak shifts forward but downward. This is because with the increase of temperature, the most probable kinetic energy increases and the fraction of molecules possessing most probable kinetic energy decreases. Question number 19. Which of the following is false regarding macromolecular colloids? इसको आंसर आएगा silver solution can form macromolecular colloids. Macromolecules dissolves in suitable solvents give rise to a particular particles of colloidal size. They are normally of lyophilic type, and silver solution is an example of lyophobic and multimolecular colloids. Question number 20. Roasting results in the formation of oxides. But why are oxide ores are subjected to roasting? यसको आन्सर रहेको छ to remove volatile impurities in the form of their oxides. अब यसको एक्सप्लेनेसन हेर्दाखेरि oxides ore are subject to roasting to remove the volatile impurities in the form of their oxides. It is easier to obtain metals from their oxide by reduction than from carbonates or sulfides. So before reducing can be done, the ore is converted into metal oxide. Question number 21. What does dinitrogen oxide on reaction with sodamide produces? इसको आंसर रहेको छ nitric acid. Question number 22. Which compound forms double salt with sulfates of alkali metals? इसको आंसर रहेको छ ferrous sulfate. Ferrous sulfates forms double salt with sulfates of alkali metals with general formula. यो हाम्रो फर्मुला दिएको छ. With ammonium sulfate it forms a double salt known as Mohr salt. Question number 23. Which of the following compound does not have coordination is isomer? यसको आन्सर रहेको छ फर्स्ट. अब यसको एक्सप्लेनेसन हेर्दाखेरि तपाईलाई coordination isomerism takes place when exchange of ligands happens between cationic and anionic complex ions having different metal ions. So in this compound both the complexes have same metal ion, hence does not have a coordination isomers. Question number 24. What will be the product of the following reaction? यसको आन्सर रहेको छ butane. Question number 25. Which of the following is not a correct option for the CO bond length in phenol to be less than that of methanol? यसको आन्सर रहेको छ repulsion between the electron lone pairs of oxygen. Question number 26. What is the correct order of reactivity towards nucleophilic addition? यसको आन्सर रहेको छ benzaldehyde, acetophenone, benzophenone. Question number 27. Which of the following is not a final product of the reaction between propyl amine and nitrous acid? यसको आन्सर रहेको छ CH3, CH2, CH2, N2Cl. Question number 28. Cellulose is not digestible by human due to absence of which of the following enzymes? यसको आन्सर रहेको छ cellulase. The enzyme cellulose hydrolyzes cellulose into glucose and thereby digest it. However, the human stomach does not produce any enzyme capable of digesting cellulose and hence it cannot be digested. Question number 29. Glyphatal is obtained from the condensation polymerization of ethylene glycol with. इसको आन्सर रहेको छ phthalic acid. Number 30. When a soap is dissolved in ethanol followed by the evaporation of excess solvent, what type of soap is formed? यसको आन्सर रहेको छ transparent soap. When a soap is dissolved in a solution of ethanol while making it and then evaporating the excess ethanol not used in the process of a transparent soap is formed. यो भयो हाम्रो केमिस्ट्रीको यही सक्छ हैन. अब यहाँ अहिले पनि केही डाउट छ भने हामीले WhatsApp र Telegram मा जोइन भएर तपाईले आफ्नो क्वेरी सल्भ गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ अथवा कमेन्ट मार्फत पनि सोध्न सक्नुहुन्छ र यदि तपाईले यो च्यानललाई सब्स्क्राइब गर्नु भएको छैन भने सब्स्क्राइब गर्न चाहिँ नबिर्सनु होला. अब आयो हाम्रो लास्ट सेक्सन इंग्लिश. अब इंग्लिशमा सबैभन्दा पहिला तपाईले के हुन्छ read the passage and answer the following question. अब यो यसको हेर्दाखेरि detective glorious tend to glorify crime. Murderers, gangsters and crooks all kinds are described as tough, cunning and courageous individuals who know how to take care of themselves and how to get what they want. In James Messiaens, the postman always rings twice. For instance, the villain is much more impressive character than his victim. He is casual, brave, smart and successful with the woman. It is true that he finally gets caught, but he is punished for a crime that he did not commit, so that his conviction is hardly a triumph of justice. Besides, looking back over the exciting life of the criminal, the reader might conclude that it was worth the risk. अब प्यासेज पढेपछि तपाईले क्वेशन दिएको हुन्छ. द प्यासेज मेन्सन्ड जेम्स मेसियन. यसको आन्सर आएको छ एज एन अथर अफ डिफेक्टिभ स्टोरीज. क्वेशन नम्बर 2. मर्डरर, ग्याङ्गस्टर्स एन्ड क्रुक्स referred into the passage given above are. इसको आन्सर आएको छ are often glorified in defective stories. Question number 3. According to this passage, a criminal in a defective story generally get caught for the crime he has not committed. Question number 4. According to the passage, the life of a criminal is seldom presented in the right perspective. Question number 5. According to the passage given above, detective stories tend to create wrong notion about crimes and punishment. Synonym. Stringent को synonym हुन्छ rigorous, extricate को free, harbinger को forerunner, morose को gloomy, shiver को tremble, antonyms को कुरा गर्दाखेरि commissioned को terminated, fresh को stale, dear को cheap, tangible ethereal को form. Choose the wrong spelled word. यसको आन्सर आएको छ miraculous. पहिलो को 17 को bureaucracy, 18 को all correct, one word substitution. Malified case is one which is undertaken in a bad faith. Question number 20. The act of violating the sanctity of the church is यसको आन्सर आएको छ sacrilege. Question number 21. To accustom oneself to a foreign climate. यसको आन्सर आएको छ acclimatise. Choose the correct analogy. Question number 22. Embarrassed is to humiliate as frightened is to terrified. यसको explanation हेर्दाखेरि तपाईहरुले स्क्रिन पौज गरेर हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. Question number 23. Oar is to rowboat as foot is to stakeboard. Question number 24. Psychologist is to neurologist. Similarly, ophthalmologist is to cataract. Question number 25. अब 25 मा के गर्नु छ भन्दाखेरि some proverbs, idioms are given below together with their meaning. Choose the correct meaning of proverb or idioms. Question number 25. To be above board. To be honestly in any business deal. Question number 26. To hit the nail right on the head. इसका आंसर आएगा to do the thing right. Question number 27. The party stalwarts have advised the president to take it lying down for a while. इसका आंसर आएगा to show no reaction. Question number 28. देखिए उसके अनुसार ले there is a sentence with a missing preposition. You are requested to select the correct preposition out of the given option. Question number 28. You can see the doctor dash 8 a.m. and 12 noon. Between 8 a.m. and 12 noon. Question number 29. You should not put dash doing something until the very last minute. इसको आंसर आएको छ off. O-double-F. Question number 30. The pillow is dash the blanket. यसको आन्सर आएको छ under the blanket. हस्त आजको लागि भिडियो यतिकै. यदि तपाईहरुलाई भिडियो मन पर्यो भने लाइक गर्नु होला, शेयर गर्नु होला, साथसाथै यो च्यानललाई सब्स्क्राइब गर्न नबिर्सनु होला र हामीले अलरेडी केही डाउट परेमा हामीले टेलिग्राम र व्हाट्सएप को लिंक राखिदिएको छौं. त्यसमा जोइन भएर तपाईले क्वेरी पोस्ट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ अथवा कमेन्ट मार्फत पनि तपाईले क्वेरी पोस्ट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ र यो भन्दा पहिला हामीले तीनवटा सेट अलरेडी निकालिसकेको छौं. त्यो देख्नु भएको छैन भने डिस्क्रिप्सन बक्समा गएर तपाईहरुले त्यो पनि हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. हस्, थ्यांक यू.